Hello friends, today's article is by Swami Lakshmanjoo Maharaj, who was a mystic and a scholar of Kashmir Shaivism. He was also known as Lal Sahib, friend of God by his followers. The article is titled Buddha Dharma is Life-Giving. On the snow-clad mountainous terrain of Ladakh, a poor Buddhist family decides to offer its precious white yak as a sacrifice. A Buddhist priest initiates the sacrificial ceremony. Once the ceremony is over, the yak is taken towards the mountain for the final act of sacrifice. This final act will release it from all bondage. At the appointed time, under the watchful eye of the priest, the yak is set free into the wilderness of the mountains. This is no bloody sacrifice. It implies the sacrifice the family makes by letting go of their prized possession, in this case, a yak. Buddhism does not believe in taking life. It believes in giving life. Buddhism is a greatly respected world religion, founded by Gautam Buddha, who believed in peace, compassion, and spirituality. Buddhism helps explain the reasons for human predicament and suffering. It provides practical solutions to mankind for attaining salvation from human suffering. According to Buddhism, the individual is the ultimate reality, and human life is bound in a mystical cycle of birth and death. To Buddhism, human suffering is an integral part of human life. All men, regardless of race, religion, and social status, are bonded to suffering. This is an inescapable truth. The root cause of all human suffering is ignorance or avidya. Ignorance gives rise to desires and attachments, which in turn give rise to greed, frustration, depression, and feelings of futility. According to Buddhism, we can attain to freedom from suffering if we make a transformation from avidya to jnana or knowledge. This transformation is possible through moral and spiritual training. Buddhism believes that each and every human being, irrespective of race, religion, and social status, can attain spiritual enlightenment or nirvana in this life. Nirvana is freedom from the cycle of birth and death. It is the emancipation of human beings from spiritual bondage. Nirvana literally means extinction, but it does not follow that it is an extinction of life itself. Rather, it means the extinction of or liberation from suffering. Therefore, a man seeking nirvana does not cease to be a man of this world. Rather, he understands the world better and lives in it free from all attachment to it. There is nothing physically distinguishable between an ordinary man and an enlightened man, except that the latter is free from worldly desires and attachments to life. According to Buddhism, if a man has to attain spiritual emancipation, then he has to follow and practice certain moral laws or dharma. Dharma consists of virtues like compassion or karuna, absence of greed, self-control, abstinence, friendship, and non-violence. But in the absence of a community or society, an individual would be unable to practice moral virtues like compassion and friendship. It is human greed that has prevented an equitable distribution of this wealth. These disparities have led to an increase in hatred and animosity between people, communities, and nations. According to the Dhammapada, hatred never ceases through hatred in this world. Through love alone they cease. This is an eternal law. Thus, with a little bit of sharing and love, we can indeed make this world a better place for all of us.